Some men are finally admitting the manipulative tactics that they use on women, and honestly, a lot of women have experienced this without even realizing it. So guys, without wasting much time, let's get right into the video to see some of those tactics that the men had finally revealed to us today.
Male manipulators are not that smart, and I'm gonna die on that hill. I don't think they're that smart. I think they recognize the pattern and what gets them what they want, i.e., you being miserable, you going out of your way for them, you buying them shit, and they continue that. I don't think they know what they're doing. As a woman who loves psychology, it is so much easier to outsmart them because yet all they're doing is pattern recognizing. They might change up their words here and there, but call it what it is. It's pattern recognizing. So if you switch up your reaction, it's going to throw them off. If you don't give a reaction, it's going to throw them off. Because they're banking on what you have done and said in the past and your reaction to all of it. Which is why I often don't play into their bullshit, because it's what they want. They want to see how much they can get away with. How much disrespect you'll take before you blow up. Shit, they'll take what worked on their ex and use it on you. Deja vu. Read a book, watch a podcast. They are not that difficult to understand. And they might gaslight you into thinking that women are difficult and we're just much more complicated than men. We're smarter than them. That's what that is. It's all out of fear. So, love you, bye.
Manipulation isn't something that you're able to spot quickly because it's not always obvious. Sometimes manipulation manifests itself as guilt, confusion, and you feeling the constant urge to always make peace. A man doesn't have to shout to shrink a woman. He just has to get her to explain herself over and over and over. So here are a few things that men do when they shrink women and keep them small. He will exploit your empathy. Whenever you set boundaries to a man who's trying to exploit your empathy, he's going to perceive those boundaries as cruel, and he's going to perceive your tiredness as negligence. And that is because when you set boundaries for yourself, he is now losing a sense of control that makes him feel safe. You've now become unpredictable, and he doesn't really know what to do with that. When you start pulling away, he might act like he's hurt because that control is a safety measure to him. So now he'll start dumping all of his discomfort onto you, hoping that you'll clean it up. And if you are an empath, chances are you might feel bad for that and you might clean it up. The solution: don't fix the guilt right away. Pause and reflect on it and ask yourself, who benefits from my discomfort? It certainly isn't you. In most cases, guilt is not an indicator to fix anything. It's usually a sign that someone has now used your empathy against you, and now they're holding it above you as leverage. This next one I like to call performative remorse. It is when a man will apologize in the nicest way to you. He'll say the most poetic things to you and everything sounds perfect, but he never has any sort of fundamental change within him. He'll use his false charisma and his fake charm to make you forget about everything that he did. And once you forget about everything that he did, it all resets and it goes back to zero. What this is a tactic that is used to preserve comfort, not real accountability or real growth. Real change is measured in behavior, not in what they say. Guilt reversal is another manipulation tactic that men tend to use to shrink women. What he'll do is he'll dump his trauma onto you, completely deflecting from what you're telling him, and he'll make it about himself. And in turn, you might cradle him, coddle him, and soothe his discomfort and his trauma until yours ends up disappearing. You'll neglect your emotions, stabilize his, all while forgetting about yours the entire time. And that is how you shrink little by little. These are all forms of manipulation, and as you can see, it's not always obvious. It's very intricate and very sinister.
Love bombing is one of the greatest tactics that the men use, just like what we've said. And so this is when someone comes into your life and is moving too fast. You know that suddenly they are texting you, they are calling you, they are already calling you their future wives within 2 weeks, 1 week or 2 weeks. And after some time, they are even talking about marriage, and then you will just be wondering, why is everything going too fast? They are getting you gifts, they are complimenting you uncontrollably. And most of the time, because we ladies, we love all those petty things like that. And some of us ladies actually mistake this to be love, genuine love. Meanwhile, this is just a love bombing.
Do you want to hear a disgusting secret that men use to cross your boundaries? And I know I'm going to get in trouble for this video, so I don't know how long it will be up for, but you need to know this information. Now, what is it? Men who really want to manipulate you, really want to cross your boundaries, they will actively work to knock out your support structures. So they will turn your family to be like, why do they always say that to you? Do they really love you? They'll start knocking out your friends. If you used to go to book club with your friends, suddenly all your friends are bad people. And he's the only one that really knows the truth. He's the only one that you can really confide in. He will spike your emotions. He will make you feel great. And then will constantly distance the other people from your life. Now, once he's got all of those people distanced, all of the people, none of them have your best interest in mind now. He will start to manipulate you. He will start to ask for horrendous things. You must watch out for these people. And a great telltale sign, aside from what I just listed, is do they have a lot of old friends in their life? Because these narcissists, these manipulators, they cannot keep people around because they constantly burn people. So you'll notice these people tend to like move cities a lot. You don't ever really meet any of their friends. And if you do, they're all very surface level.
A narcissist's favorite manipulation tactics. 1. Love bombing. They come in strong, make you feel special, then slowly switch up. 2. Gaslighting. They make you question your own reality so they don't have to take accountability. 3. Blame shifting. No matter what happens, it's somehow your fault. 4. Silent treatment. They ignore you to make you beg for their attention. 5. Triangulation. They bring in other people to make you feel jealous or insecure. 6. Future faking. They make big promises they never plan to keep. 7. Playing the victim. They'll hurt you and then act like you did them wrong. And I can keep this going, but I'm going to have to make a part 2. Y'all be safe out here.
So you see, the thing is, sometimes the goal isn't about love, but rather this is emotional control. Because the thing is, once someone is emotionally attached quickly to someone, it is really hard for you to leave that person later. Really, really hard.
One thing about it, when you hear a man say, it's in a man's nature to be with multiple women, he trying to manipulate you, love. When you look up the word nature, it refers to animalistic ways. And then men go into this whole thing where they be like, we just like the lions and how lions have multiple partners. Man, God gave us dominion over animals. I ain't no animal. What you talking about, right? Now, when you look up the word human nature, it refers to the qualities of a man. We are not born with the qualities of wanting to be with multiple women. That's not a quality, right? You have a desire. So say that. Quit trying to manipulate women. Quit trying to get over on women. Be honest and upfront. Let her know, look, I cannot be monogamous because I do not have enough discipline to be monogamous. I have a desire to be with multiple women. And I need y'all to let that marinate.
Hey, yo, I don't know if you know this, but if a man wants you, he's not going to miss you. There are ways that men typically test women, right? And all you can do is prepare yourself for this. I know women hate the word test, right? But you got to understand that this world isn't kind to you, and it's up to you to protect you because nobody's going to do it like you. But I want to help you discover a few ways on how men could break you down, right? How they can manipulate you emotionally. Like, imagine talking to a guy and then he starts to talk to you about sex. Because he didn't have to whip it out on the first date or nothing like that, but best believe he definitely took notice. There's a group of women out here who will let a man come over for date night and who allow this man to stay the night, who they barely even know. You don't even know his last situation. His last girl could be trying to get rid of him and put him out. Now he done moved all his clothes into your place. And now you still paying the bills. Now he's asking to use your car. He don't have a car. He was using the other girl car when he met you. Shouldn't be taking out no money out of your account or because he's going through something. That's not your responsibility. He can go talk to his mother. He can go talk to his sister. He can go talk to his friends. But you can't be out here dating and giving a man your address to your house, especially on the first date, just because you want that princess treatment where he come and pick you up. I know you want that, and I get it. But now crazy knows where you live. So listen to me. All you got to do is show him kindness and let him go through God to reach you. If you continue to try to teach a man how to love you or why to love you, then my love, you're already loving backwards for a man that should be viewing you as you being the prize, not the other way around. So to break this down even more right quick, there are going to be 4 ways that a man's going to try to test you. 1, he's going to try you with words. 2, he's going to love bomb you after the words. 3, he's going to start asking you for favors, right, after the love bomb. And 4, he's going to hit you with a test just to see if you can deal with his inconsistencies. Right? He's going to see if he can call you whenever he wants to. He may tell you, hey, I'm going to call you when I get out of work at 5 p.m. Your phone don't ring till 8 p.m. He's going to try to give you the bare minimum to see if you accept it. And if you accept it, it's no longer on him. It's on you because you know better. I'll give you the game right quick. Because the quickest way how to stop that is when you see a man think that he can do whatever he want to do, you can say, hey, listen, I don't play with my time like that. So if you give me your word, then make it your best to stand on it. If you can't, then just let me know. I'm on these coaching calls and I hear it. But even if a man yells at you, you got to tell him, hey, listen, you're not going to talk to me like that. And if it happens again, you ain't got to worry about me. That's how you check that. Stop allowing a man to come in your life, give you less than what you deserve, and then claim it like it's the best thing that happened to you. Listen, sometimes the only time that they're going to learn how to appreciate you or listen to you is by losing access to you. But my goal on here is to not make you overthink, but it's to honestly let you know that somebody cares about you. Oh, God.
In addition, my queens, I want you guys to really listen to this. So, if someone constantly confuses you, drain you, or question your worth, or even keep you emotionally unstable, that is not love.
So if your mom and your auntie or your dad never told you this, I'll be the one to do it. Men want access to your body. Men need access to your body. They are deeply obsessed with it. They need access to it. They don't care about wasting your time or your life. They'll call it love. They'll hold your hand. They'll take you out for soup. They'll take you to a free car show. They will dupe you. They will manipulate you and gaslight you. Everybody else is doing it. Don't you want a relationship? It's a waste of time to get access to your body. And it doesn't stop there. They'll even say, don't you want to get married to me? Look at a big fancy ring, a big house. Now just stay in the house. I'll provide for you. Don't worry, I won't back you into the corner. I won't totally overwhelm you and consume your entire life with kids and a house. Don't worry, I'll take care of you. And then when the tables are turned, he's got free access to a woman at home, and then he can wander the streets and do whatever. They don't care about you as a human being. Most men just want you for a pretty little object so that they can objectify and use as an access to a woman's body. When a man sees you, he doesn't go, oh, I can't wait to be in love with her. He says, oh, I can't wait to gain access to her body. That's all he's thinking about. We're not the same. And they know that. They know you have a heart, and they play on that. Don't fall into their game. And don't let them tell you what your worth and value is and that it's just in the home. Are you kidding me? We got the microphone now, guys. And we're telling everybody, don't fucking play around right now. We're going to make videos. And aunties like me don't give a fuck, and we're crazy. We're going to tell everyone.
When I tell y'all, I thought I was going fucking crazy in my last relationship, and the whole time he was just using multiple logical fallacies on my ass. If you don't know what logical fallacies are, please go look them up. But basically, it's a way of detaching from your emotion and solely using logic to argue or to win arguments, like when you're in a debate. And when I tell y'all, it was so much gaslighting and invalidation and just weird shit going on, my mind was so confused. Like, I was literally like blindsided because I didn't know what was going on. All I knew was that I was confused. I didn't feel heard. I was trying to prove my case all the fucking time. Every time I would try to hold him accountable, it was some sort of deflection, some sort of, oh, but you did this, some sort of something. And I'm here to tell y'all right now, a man that really likes you is not about to go back and forth with you arguing or proving a point or trying to win in conversations. He wants to connect. He wants to make sure that you understand what he means and understands his side of the story without taking away from you. He wants to actually hear how you feel, hear what your perspective is of the situation, so that y'all can both come to an agreement, an understanding of what the fuck is going on. Any man who argues with you and tries to leave you in that confusion, or he wants to dismiss all your feelings and just leave you in a bad space, he does not like you. I promise, he does not like you.
One thing that I'm surprised I have not talked about is negging. And one thing a narcissist, DL man, or an avoidant will do is called negging. This is something that Robert Greene, the author of The Laws of Seduction, or The 48 Laws of Power, more popular, something that he writes about and explains. Narcissist, avoidant, and DL man will do this because they are so fucking insecure and they will try to bring you down to their level. Negging is when you create an insecurity in someone, or you point out an insecurity that someone has. So if you're on a date and a man points out that they don't like the shirt that you're wearing because it's too bright, that then creates a need for approval. This is why I say men become the heroes and the villains in the relationship. Because he pointed out that insecurity, he could then come save the day with saying how it brings out your eyes and it does make you look really pretty. You notice this and it's constantly coming up. It's a form of emotional manipulation. Doing this to make you feel insecure, to bring you down to their level. You're doing it to keep you confused so you could keep chasing clarity. And the biggest one, to keep you chasing them for their approval. Negging is just a way to try to get you to feel just as insecure as your partner does.
Never, ever, ever let a man convince you that you holding him accountable for his actions means that you are creating chaos, drama, and negativity. He is deflecting, ladies. He knows exactly what he's doing. It's a classic manipulation tactic that he is using in order to shift the blame on you instead of having to be responsible for his actions. He is refusing to take accountability. To face the problems together, he would rather run and even worse, blame you for everything. Move on. He ain't the one.
All right, my queens. So, what is the biggest manipulation tactics you've ever seen or noticed in a relationship? Well, this is basically going to be the end of our videos for today. Do not forget to subscribe and also share this video with someone you think that needs to hear this. Okay, and also stick around, put a notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. This is Gifts Unfiltered, and yes, I will see you guys on my next one. Bye for now.